The Making Home Affordable is the program introduced by the Obama administration in February of 2009 with the purpose of stabilizing the housing market. According to the reports of the U.S. Department of Treasury of 2010, nearly a quarter of homeowners in the whole nation owed more than what their properties were worth. And in addition, many people were losing their jobs at that time. According to the same study, nearly 750,000 people were losing their jobs every month in 2009, and therefore foreclosures started to increase. The Making Home Affordable consists of 4 different program categories. The first one is refinancing programs. The refinancing programs allow homeowners to refinance their homes without having to do an appraisal and without having to pay a closing cost. These programs are called HARP, which stands for Home Affordable Refinancing Programs, and this particular one is only available to homeowners that have Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac loans. To find out if a homeowner has one of these loans, they could visit the Making Home Affordable website to do that. For those that have an FHA loan or VA loans, they could use the streamlined refinancing programs that basically follow the same guidelines than HARP. The second category is the modification program. The modification program, which is called HAMP and stands for Home Affordable Modification Program, allows homeowners that are going through financial hardship due to reduction in income or increase in expenses to reduce their mortgage payment to a 31% of their gross household income. And if these homeowners have a second mortgage, they could also reduce this mortgage payment through the 2MP program. The 2MP program stands for Second Mortgage Program, and it is only available if the first mortgage is modified first through the HAMP guidelines. The third category of the Making Home Affordable is the unemployment programs, and we have a national level of the program and a state level of the program. The app is the app or unemployment program allows homeowners to obtain a reduction or a elimination of their mortgage payment for a short period of time until they find a new job, and the state level actually make the mortgage payments for the homeowner for up to 18 months or until they find a job. The state level has a specific name here in the state of Georgia, and it's called the Home Safe Georgia, and more information can be found at their website, homesafegeorgia.com. And lastly, the foreclosure alternative category of the program includes HAFA, which is the Home Affordable Foreclosure Alternative, and allows homeowners that can no longer afford their mortgage payment to sell their properties for the amount that the property is worth at this time, and the difference they won't have to pay it to the mortgage company. Now, understanding, all the categories of the programs, now I'm going to start introducing how a homeowner can apply for the assistance. There's only 2 ways that the assistance can be requested, and the first one is directly to the mortgage, if the homeowner contacts the mortgage companies, and secondly, if the homeowner contacts a housing counselor approved by HUD that could allow them to obtain assistance, filling out application and sending out the paperwork needed to request this assistance. The paperwork involved in this process include financial information, and also includes 2 particular forms that are called RMA and 45-060, as you can see here in the last 2 items of the list, that can be found in the Making Home Affordable website or can be provided by your mortgage company. And lastly, by knowing what kind of assistance is available and how to request it, the homeowner is better prepared to avoid foreclosure scams. Many agencies are abusing of the homeowner, and the signs of foreclosure scams include that these people will demand payments in advance and will ask the homeowners not to contact the mortgage payments or not to make payments at all. If a homeowner have been a victim of foreclosure scams, they could contact the Loan Modification Scam Alert, which is a huge campaign that is working along with the Making Home Affordable to prevent these agencies to take advantage of the homeowners in hardship. This is another list of agencies that can be used to report loan scams. And lastly, there's a list of links where you can find more information about the Making Home Affordable, and that will allow them to get a better understanding of the program. Thank you for your time. I hope this information gave you a good insight of the Making Home Affordable. Thanks.